In this period, we are going to learn about the double fertilization. You know that double fertilization is the unique character actually in the angiospermic plant. So, it is a unique character present in the angiospermic plant, or you can say the flowering plants. So, you know the meaning of fertilization, है ना. So, when the haploid male gamete fuses with haploid female gamete, there is formation of a diploid zygote, and this zygote it develops into embryo, and embryo gives rise to new organism. This is the fertilization. But what is double fertilization? This word double is there. See here, because in the angiospermic plant, two male gametes are utilized during the process of double fertilization, and fertilization actually it takes place at two different places. Hence, the name is double fertilization. Now, we have to see here how double fertilization takes place in the flowering plants. So, here I will draw the diagram which already we have studied in the last periods. So, here I have drawn the embryo sac. All of you know the embryo sac. It is 7-celled, 8-nucleated structure. This one is the egg. Okay. Now, these three are antipodal cells. Diploid nucleus is there, and this is the nucellus. You know that nucellus, it is covered by two integuments, or two coverings are there like this, and here the structure funicle is there. Okay, you know up to this. Now, see here, this is the structure of anatropous ovule, but where ovule is present? Ovule is attached to the placenta by the funicle inside the ovary. Now, see here, I will draw the structure. Suppose this is the ovary. Okay, I have drawn a single ovule in the ovary. This is the ovary. Okay, this is placenta suppose, and now you know that here above the ovary there is style, and here suppose this is the stigma. Okay. So, stigma, style, and suppose this is the ovary. Okay. Now, see here, you know that during pollination what happens? The male reproductive structure, that is the pollen grain or the microspore, fall or get deposited on the stigma. That process is called as pollination. See here, a single nucleus is there, exine layer is there, this reddish color intine is there, etc. So, this is suppose the pollen grain. So, pollen grain get deposited on the receptive stigma of the gynoecium, and here this pollen grain absorb the nutrients and the water present in the stigma. In the last period I had told you during the pollen pistil interaction. Hence, after the absorption, this pollen grain swells and the volume of that inner content increases, and what happens? This red color shown in the diagram, intine, this intine comes out through one of the germ pore. Okay. Now, intine comes out, suppose here there is germ pore. Now, this intine comes out forming the pollen tube. Now, see here this short structure, it is pollen tube. Now, what happens? This pollen tube, it pierces the stigma and slowly it enters in the style like this. Pollen tube enters in the style, then it enters into the ovary, okay, and here this pollen tube slowly it grows towards the ovule like this, okay, and here it enters through the micropyle. Generally it enters through the micropyle. So, this is about the growth of the pollen tube. Now, what happens actually, though first of all the microspore, see here, this is the microspore. First of all it is unicellular, uninucleate, but what happens, it undergoes mitosis type of cell division, it divides into two. Now, you know the larger cell is called as vegetative cell or tube cell, if you remember I have told you actually, and the smaller cell is called as generative cell. Generative cell. See here, this is the two-celled stage of the pollen grain, and at this stage generally the pollen grains are liberated. But what happens, sometime after the pollination, this pollen grain when starts germination, here the generative cell divides into this generative cell, it divides into two. First of all the nucleus of the generative cell divides into two like this, and this is the no doubt tube cell nucleus, and this is tube cell. Sometimes here the generative cell gives rise to two male gametes either inside the microspore or inside the pollen tube, whatever may be the reason, but two conditions are there. Suppose we will see here, now in the pollen tube the generative nucleus divides into two male gametes, okay. Now, see here, these are two male gametes. So, these male gametes enter in the pollen tube. Now, see here, actually the male gametes are non-motile, these male gametes are non-motile. So, non-motile male gametes, they are transferred by pollen tube. So, this is called as siphonogamy. So, what is siphonogamy? That is non-motile male gametes, okay, they are transferred by pollen tube. This is called as siphonogamy, okay. Now, see here, when the pollen tube grows, this pollen tube in most of the plants it enters no doubt through the micropyle. So, this you know this is the micropylar end. So, the entry of the pollen tube through the micropylar end, this is called as porogamy, okay. So, what is porogamy? Entry of the pollen tube through the micropyle, it is called as porogamy. Now, sometimes what happens, this pollen tube instead of entering through this micropyle, sometime it enters here, you know this is the chalazal end, okay. This pollen tube enters directly through the chalazal end, directly through the chalazal end. So, this process is called as chalazogamy. So, what is chalazogamy? It is the entry of pollen tube directly through the chalazal end, okay. This is the chalazogamy. Then third condition is also there. In some plants, this pollen tube here it grows and it enters through the integuments. Sometime it enters through the integuments. Now, you know that This is the outer integument, this is the inner integument. Sometimes it enters through the integument from any place here. Such type of the process is called as mesogamy. Mesogamy. So, remember these words. When there is a LAQ on this topic, describe the double fertilization, you must write these points in the description. So, mesogamy means entry of pollen tube through the integuments, okay, through the integuments. Okay. Now, next one, see here, this pollen tube when reach the embryo sac, slowly it pierces the embryo sac. Now, see here, it pierces this pollen tube, it pierces the embryo sac. Slowly here the tip of the pollen tube enters here, tip of the pollen tube enters in one of the synergid. You know that two synergid cells are there. In any one synergid cell, the pollen tube it pierces and the tip of the pollen tube bursts open, breaks, ruptures. Tip of the pollen tube ruptures and these two male gametes, these are two male gametes which are carried via the pollen tube. These male gametes, they are released in the synergid. Okay. Now, see here what happens. Suppose this is the synergid cell. Okay. Now, this pollen tube bursts open and it releases two male gametes in the synergid like this. This is the nucleus of the synergid. Now, what happens due to the pressure of this male gametes, this synergid also ruptures. Synergid also ruptures and it releases these two male gametes free in the embryo sac. So, condition here, see here, suppose here these are the two male gametes from the pollen tube enters into a synergid and the synergid burst and it releases two male gametes. Okay. Now, these are the two male gametes in the embryo sac, released in the embryo sac. Now, out of these two embryo, see here, sorry, out of these two male gametes, one male gamete here it fuses with the diploid nucleus. You know that this is the diploid nucleus. The condition kashi rahil pa. Suppose, see here, this is the diploid nucleus plus, okay, plus one male gamete. There is formation of the cell having three nuclei, 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. So, this is called as triploid, okay, primary endosperm nucleus. Triploid primary endosperm nucleus. In short, it is known as TPEN or only PEN, primary endosperm nucleus. Okay. Now, see here that structure is formed. So, this male gamete fuses with the diploid nucleus and here there is formation of TPEN. So, in this area, after the fusion of these two, there is formation of TPEN. Now, one male gamete, see here, it is directed towards the egg by the filiform synergid. Now, see here again there is fusion of one male gamete with the egg. You know this is the egg. Okay. So, the egg, see here, this is the egg. Okay. See here, egg nucleus fuses with the nucleus of the male gamete. So, female gamete fuses with male gamete and there is formation of the diploid structure and we know it is called as zygote. Okay. So, zygote is formed here. So, zygote is formed here towards the micropylar end, and in the middle there is formation of triploid primary endosperm nucleus. Now, see here, most important. Next one is, what is syngamy? Okay. So, what is syngamy? Just now I have told you that the egg of the ovule, it fuses with one male gamete, and there is formation of zygote. So, this process is called as syngamy. It is also called as, syngamy is also called as first fertilization. It is called as first fertilization. Actually, it takes place first, and then actually the second fertilization takes place. Okay. Now, we will see what is triple fusion. So, triple fusion, or it is called as second fertilization. Second fertilization. Now, see here in the center. So, what is triploid fusion? See here, the diploid nucleus, okay, plus one male gamete. There is formation of TPEN, and this TPN here formed in the center. So, see here, these are the important points which you have to written if the LAQ is asked in the examination. Siphonogamy, porogamy, chelazogamy, mesogamy, syngamy, that is first fertilization, triple fusion, and here or second fertilization. Okay. And the important point is that this TPEN, it acts as nutritive tissue later on. So, nutritive tissue, पोषण करणारी टिश्यू आहे. नो डाऊट ही कोणाचं पोषण करेल, की हा जो इथं झायगॉट तयार झाला ना, झायगॉटचं रूपांतर एम्ब्रिओमध्ये होणार आहे. तर ही न्यूट्रिटिव्ह टिश्यू इट प्रोव्हाइड्स नरिशमेंट टू द डेव्हलपिंग एम्ब्रिओ, है ना. इट प्रोव्हाइड्स nourishment to the developing embryo. Okay, student. So, this is all about the different events that takes place in the process of double fertilization. Thank you.